Kia ora, Sharon here again from Pronunciation Signposts. This is actually our new word for today, our place name, and it was a special request from Teresa, who works at the Eyesight Information Centre in this town. So that was a lovely request. Thank you, Teresa. I'm very happy to oblige. You've given us a really tricky one actually, because most people say Ōtorohanga. It's a very hard word to correctly pronounce in Te Reo Māori, but let's give it a try today, shall we? So instead of saying Ōtorohanga, or as many people just say Oto, we could try and put a little bit of effort into pronouncing it correctly, as it is a Māori word and a Māori place name. So the first thing is to notice whenever you see a macron over a vowel, that means that syllable, so in this case or, is the emphasis on the whole word. So if the syllable with the macron was in here, we would put the emphasis on that part of the word. That would be where our main strength would be in the word. But in this case, it's or. So we go back to placing a break after every vowel, like that, and that breaks our word down. So we know we've got or, and that's where we're putting all our emphasis in the word. And this is toro, toro. And this is hanga, because the letter O is always pronounced or. It's such a phonetic, consistent language. You know that's always going to be or. And this A is always going to be a. Ōtorohanga, 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 Ōtorohanga. So that is actually a bit different to what I have always said. I've said Ōtorohanga, putting the emphasis here because I hadn't realised that there was a macron here, or just hadn't thought about it enough. But today, because of Teresa, I've realised. Thank you, Teresa. This thing about the anga here will apply to lots of other place names and words in Te Reo Māori. So for example, with tauranga, people often say Tauranga or Tauranga, but this is an A sound, not an O. And then in Whitianga, people say Whitianga or Witianga, but that's not an A. It's never A or O, it's always A. So Ōtorohanga. It's tricky for me because it's so new to do this correctly. Ōtorohanga. Thank you, Teresa, again, and enjoy trying to pronounce Ōtorohanga. Kia ora.